It's not every time I look at you, I see.
I've always had this idea that, you just need to make the world a better place, we just need to help one kid at a time. The fist bump. When I was in college, I had the opportunity to go to India. I spent about 3 months in India. So I already seen how unequal the world is. It was very palpable to me that we have so much and places like India have so little. I always knew I'd want to go out to underprivileged countries and try to just make it a little more equal. And it just happened that this opportunity in Mozambique where they needed someone to teach for like burn injuries and kids with really bad deformities. And I felt that it was time for me to do something bigger than myself. When I got there, I was definitely surprised. I pictured more of a smaller scale problem with more like little village, small scale. Instead, it was large scale hospital for the entire country, dilapidated. There was only one plastic surgeon for the country of 23 million people. A lot of patients, more than could ever take care of at one mission, let alone just stay there all year. At any one time, there's 50 kids who needed an operation 3 months ago. So the volume was much greater than I realized, and the complexity of the problems were way beyond what I thought they would be. You don't have the luxury to be emotionally jarred by it. You just don't. If you're going to do your job and do what they need, it can't be about you. It has to be about them. You just realize how how sad it is that we have to live in a world that's so unequal and such pain and suffering, and we do very little to combat that. Me going out there for a couple weeks, but there's not enough of me, and there are not a lot of other people who do that, and it's very, it's sad. Missions really reconnect you to why you became a doctor or a nurse or a healthcare provider, whatever that is. Everyone works as a team together, and it creates this really great spiritual kind of binding of everyone where you're just all trying to do one good thing together, and everyone's helping everyone. And it's all about educating the people who are there, and we're all working together trying to figure out how to kind of replicate what we have in the United States there, which is very hard because they have very limited resources. So you have to figure out how to do it a different way and how to make it happen in a way that's still effective and educational. Your agenda is just to be there for someone else, and that's it. You're just there to help people at your own expense just because you want to help, because you feel this need to be a caregiver. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, really. It's the human spirit, the human interaction, how we are to each other.